Your first photo day isn't just a school formality. It's the moment you stop being a teacher and start being content. I walked into the staff room, phone in hand, already scrolling through the memes. I'd intended to break it to him gently, to give him a moment to process before guiding him through what was about to happen. Maybe even to use it as a teachable moment, something to prepare him for the inevitable. But then I saw him. The rookie sat there, beaming, completely unaware of the digital wildfire spreading in his name. Tie straightened, shoulders back, radiating the kind of confidence only true ignorance can provide. "Man," he said, grinning. "First photo day. It's kinda exciting, right? Finally official. I have an ID badge and everything." I sipped my coffee, watching him like a hyena watching a newborn antelope take its first steps. He was too happy, too confident. This wasn't going to be a conversation. This was going to be a lesson. "You know, photo day is a bit of a milestone," I said, stirring my coffee. "It's that moment where you officially stop just being that guy that teaches English and become an actual, recognizable entity." The rookie smirked. "Yeah, makes sense. Good for the students to put a face to a name." I let out a slow breath. "Oh, they already know your face." His brow furrowed, slightly. "Well, yeah, I stand in front of them every day." I shook my head. "No, they really know your face. And after today, they'll own it." He laughed. "I think I'll be fine. I'm only a few years older than them. Same generation, same humour, right?" I just stared at him. The poor fool still thought there were rules to this. "That doesn't matter." His expression faltered. "What do you mean?" I sighed, reaching into my pocket and pulling out my phone. "Let me show you something." I scrolled as he leant in, trying to see what I was doing. He had no idea what I was looking at, no clue what was about to happen. It was almost sad. Almost. "What are you even looking at?" he asked, his eyebrows scrunching. "I have, let's call him an informant." His head tilted. "An informant?" I nodded, still scrolling. "There's a year 11 kid who, for reasons I cannot fully disclose, gave me his login to the real student LMS." His confusion deepened. "What do you mean, real LMS?" And then I found it. The post had already racked up over 80 likes and 20 comments, despite being only up for about 14 minutes. I turned the phone around and I showed him the screen. "Here. This was posted less than half an hour ago." The rookie took my phone, still looking confident, still believing. He read the caption aloud. "The real Mr. Parker reveal." His voice faltered. He scrolled down. His face changed. His faculty photo, which had only just been uploaded, had been mutilated beyond recognition. His head had been stretched horizontally, transforming his face into a wide, vacant expression of confusion. His eyes had been misaligned, one drifting slightly outward like it was staring at two different futures, neither of which were promising. His hair had been crudely erased in MS Paint, leaving a sickly, flesh-coloured void. Underneath, in bold, Comic Sans, was the caption, Looks like he gives detentions just to have someone to talk to. He physically recoiled. What the? He gagged slightly, his hands tightening around my phone. His breathing shallowed. He whispered, "But this photo was only taken like 90 minutes ago." I nodded solemnly. "And in that time, they've widened you, deforested you, and turned you into a lonely, bureaucratic shell of a man." His mouth opened and closed. He scrolled. His fingers were trembling. "Oh my God," he whispered. "There's more." "Yeah," I said, sipping my coffee. "Keep scrolling." His lips moved soundlessly as he read the next comment. "Bro looks like he cries before work and after, but never during." His head jerked back slightly. He scrolled faster, as if trying to outrun it. "When you just got a mortgage and realize you're actually a teacher." His breath hitched. He kept going. "Why he looked like he about to tell us the difference between there, and there for the last time." His fingers spasmed over the screen. They're making memes of me already?" "Oh yeah," I said. "You officially entered the database." His pupils shrank to pinpricks as he read the next one. "POV. You just walked into class and someone already asked, 'Are we doing anything today?'" His voice was barely a whisper now. They deep faked me." "Yeah," I said, nodding. "They do that. The AI tools are free now." His lips trembled. He let out a wheezy breath, like his soul was actively leaving his body. "But I'm young. I understand memes. Man, I make memes. This shouldn't be happening to me." I shook my head. "Rookie mistake. You thought you were one of them." His fingers were frozen on the screen. He was sweating now. His entire worldview was crumbling. He swallowed. "They work in shifts?" I patted his shoulder as I stood up, grabbing my coffee. "It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you get the jokes. The second you step in front of that classroom, you're not a person anymore." I gestured toward the phone, still glowing with the evidence of his downfall. "You're content now." He sat there, motionless, staring at his own destruction, the bright light of the phone screen illuminating the horror in his eyes. "Welcome to the job. If this one held your attention, the next one might too. Just keep going and see where it leads."